Why the next world will be freelance. Welcome to the world after. It will undoubtedly be very different from agerie, the one in which we were evolving before. Whether we are company directors, employees or freelance, the observation is the same. Quest and freedom will become our new sources of motivation. In a time of global paralysis, caused by COVID-19, some are taking their courage together, working on the front lines, others are organizing to work as efficiently as possible from home. This forced break, suffered for some, appreciated by others, is also a time to reflect on the future of our professional life, and therefore in essence of our personal life. Is the innovation of my financial resources being tested? Freelance, option among others in the world after, the freelance will have a notorious place. Combative and realistic will be loved and cherished by all organizations. Companies will increasingly want to collaborate with freelancers. Employees will become for some freelancers to work on online projects in addition to their job. The government will take the necessary measures to protect this network of self-employed workers. More open-minded companies, whether they are very small businesses, SMEs, large groups or startups, have been in the same boat since Tuesday, March 17, 2020. Overnight, there are tens, hundreds, or even thousands of employees who had to be sent home for an indefinite period, by setting up collaborative tools in record time to allow them to continue working as best they could. While some companies were already comfortable or prone to teleworking issues, for others it was a massive blow, and crisis cells have sprung up to deal with this unprecedented upheaval. It is important to remember that confined and forced telework is not at all the same as assumed and chosen telework, which was rather partial and marginal. In the world after, these companies will definitely not be the same. A page is turned, the pressure of daily physical presence with employees is over. Companies will enter a new era, because they are no longer in the unknown, they are no longer afraid, they master the concept of teleworking, they have the tools to manage their teams, even if nothing has happened. Perfect, and that everything remains to be built. What companies have gained during this forced teleworking is even more openness. It is excellent for future collaborations with freelancers, who until then were sometimes seen as uncontrollable aliens because they were not at hand, not in presence on the premises. The health crisis we are experiencing and the expected recession will only increase the need for flexibility and agility of companies. Therefore, in the new world, companies and freelancers will collaborate more and more, together. So, welcome to the growing freelancing market. The number of networking platforms between companies and freelancers offers mutual insurance offers to protect self-employed workers as well as company employees, accounting and management software to make life easier for the latter, and even now travel between freelancers. Believe it or not, this is just the beginning. It must be said that with the right tools, support, and protection worthy of the name that would be implemented by governments, freelancers have a bright future ahead of them.